giving me some last-minute changes in my script, Mary Alice? Hello, everybody. What a pleasure to be with you today. And what an honor to be the mayor of Monterey during Whalefest and our upcoming 250th anniversary, when Father Sarah and Gaspar Portela first arrived in Monterey, right here on the rec trail, and declared this part of Spain at the time. Monterey is an absolutely beautiful, special place to live, to work, and to visit. Every morning I wake up and I am just grateful for this area, as Mary Alice was pointing out. Not only our natural beauty, but people like Mary Alice and her committee who have put this Whalefest together. There are 4 elements to making something like this happen. Whether it's planning a wedding, Brant, whether it's planning a wedding, or whether it's going to church, or whether it's school, whatever you're doing, there are 4 elements. First of all, you have to have an idea. And Mary Alice Cerrito Ferris had an idea about saving our bay and our planet. And she is the driving force behind Whalefest. Mary Alice, a personal and a general thank you very much. And I'm sure she's the first person who would tell you she cannot do it alone. The second element is to have a team together. The incredible volunteers, all ages. The Fishermen's Wharf Association, who voluntarily said, we're not using single-use plastic anymore, before the city passed an ordinance. They said, that's not good, we're not going to do it. Another thing from the Fishermen's Wharf Association, if you look at 10 years of celebration, just think about on the wharf we have what's called a compactor. Do you remember we used to have, some of us, we never did, in our homes where you compacted all your trash, but it was still trash? We're going to get that off the wharf, and we're going to be recycling everything, including all the wet waste and food waste. So we're not talking waste disposal anymore. We're talking reuse and recycling. Right here in Monterey. Our granddaughter's going to be out here someplace. We're going to have to go look for her. She has a booth going with the young people. The young people give me so much hope. They really get it. And as Greta Thunberg says, if we don't get it, her generation is going to get it for us. But you know what? Everybody in this room gets it. We're talking about saving our planet. Then you have to have partners. As Mary Alice had up earlier, look at all of the sponsors and people who are here, from the military, educational, nonprofit, everybody who cares about our bay and the planet. It's just not Monterey, it's everywhere. Then donors. None of this happens without money, right? Including weddings, as I pointed out earlier. Everything takes money, so we're so grateful for all the donors, and I'm very pleased that the city is a sponsor. Mary Alice, you can give me that's enough anytime you want. We want to stay on schedule. Let me tell you very quickly what the city of Monterey is doing. 85% of our energy comes from renewable sources. If you want to go put up solar panels or water collection at your home, it's absolutely free. We do not charge for permits. We banned single-use plastic bags, etc. The city's a member of Monterey Community Power. And our conference center, where you are right now, has solar panels on the roof, which is enough to power 30 homes every single day. That doesn't mean we can leave the lights on, but the city of Monterey values very, very much taking care of our planet. And so I'm just so grateful to be in a position to welcome you here, to thank you very much for saving our planet, protecting what we have here. And we're the language capital of the world. I think, Mary Alice, you were registering another name for us. And without question, we're the marine science capital of the world. When you saw her map and all of the institutions and nonprofits, including our aquarium, think about, I'm always afraid to do this because I might leave something out. Naval Postgraduate School. You can see it from here. Well, if you look through a window. Naval Postgraduate School, Defense Language Institute, MBARI, CSUMB, UC Santa Cruz. The list goes on and on of all the institutions that are here who care about this bay, because the health of the bay really reflects the health of the planet. And I know Julie's going to get into some of those details later. We're going to have a really excellent interview coming up. It's my pleasure. I'm going to introduce Julie Packard, Executive Director of our acclaimed Monterey Bay Aquarium. Julie, an international leader in the field of ocean conservation and a leading voice for science-based policy reform in support of a healthy ocean. Julie and I go back a few years, and I can tell you, during my first iteration as the mayor in 1983 to 1987, just around the time the aquarium was open, if you came down here on a day like today, January, and you went out to Fisherman's Wharf, it would be an absolute ghost town. This town was very quiet, and businesses were hurting. And of course, the Monterey Bay Aquarium is an economic force in our city, but that's not its mission, unless you've changed it on me. But it's one of the benefits, because what we have is people coming to enjoy our area year-round. And so it's gratitude from all of our residents as well as our businesses. This town wouldn't be the same without the Monterey Bay Aquarium. We're partners with the Tidelands lease. We've grown together with the expansions. The parking garage down on Cannery Row was financed by Monterey Bay Aquarium. You have the Monterey Trolley. Take the free trolley. My vision is, and my hope is someday, that we're going to have a year-round trolley, all electric. You come here, visitors, you never have to drive again. And so, congratulations to your 35 years. And she's going to be interviewed by Erica Mahoney, who is the interim news director of KZOO, NPR, for the Monterey Bay area. She was a fellow at the National Press Foundation, Understanding Fishing and Conservation Challenges program in 2019. And she covers a wide range of topics, including issues impacting that beautiful Monterey Bay sanctuary. I think that's my cue to say, oh, I got to sign, 1 minute. Doing pretty well. I could sit here and just go on and on and on about my gratitude and appreciation for all of you and the opportunity to live here. If you all have to do is watch national, international news and realize that what we have here is something we must protect, take care of, and you know what? We do that. We working together. There's no partisanship when it comes to protecting Monterey and our bay. We're all in it together. We're a model for, I hope, Washington, D.C. and the entire world. So with that, thanks for being here. What a great honor. My wife Dottie is here, as always. And then I'll turn it back.
Yeah, we'll show the video if you want to bring this.